Hello, Alfred, Adriaan here. So this week, we're going to do something a little different. Normally, I edit these vlogs, I come up with the content, and it's basically my vlog. But this week, because you guys...
No. This is my vlog. My vlog. I'm doing the vlog this week. I'm asking all the questions and I'm talking. You're going to hear my blabber mouth. So, can we do it now? And stop wasting so much time.
Hello!
Hello! Hi, Alfred.
Hello!
Welcome to our vlog. I think
Not our, yours.
Oh, mine, sorry. So, Alfred felt a bit weird because everybody's been saying that he speaks too much and I don't get anything in. So, this week we are giving me the reins. I'm so bad at this, guys, so bad. So after today you'll understand why I don't do this and you'll not want me back. But anyway, I decided to do a little questionnaire for Alfred. Some are awkward questions, and some are like just random questions that I think you would want to know, and it's funny. So let's get started on our questionnaire. How do you feel about this?
I feel great.
Oh,
I don't have to do anything.
You have to be honest.
So
you have to say what's on your mind.
So the idea is that you run this vlog. So that's why I'm just keeping I'll edit and do all the rest.
Oh God, okay. So anyway, let's get straight to it. Okay, so question number one. Yeah. So, what is the one question?
I feel so insecure.
What is the one question that you don't want me to ask you?
I don't care.
No.
Anything, I don't care. I've said everything on stage.
Oh God. No, but
I don't care. Just ask.
Okay. Name one person that you dislike.
A person that I dislike?
Mm-hmm.
Like it must be a person like in my life.
Answer the question.
A person that I dislike. Oh, it's a tough one. It's so difficult. There's a couple of friends that I've disliked.
Friends? Gee
I've got so
whiz.
many people. I've got family members I dislike.
Okay, answer the
but
question.
it wouldn't make any sense to them, so I must make now you're putting, this is liquor on the spot. Okay, let me think. Give me a minute. Who don't I like? Because it's a hard thing to say that.
No, it is. Do you want to get back to that?
I must. Okay, we get back to it.
Okay. What is the weirdest thing you Googled this week?
Weirdest thing I've Googled this week is, I don't know if it's weird for other people, but not weird for me. So I've been on this tip where I want to know what Scientology is.
Oh God. That's weird. We haven't even spoken about it. Normally you'll tell me.
No, because I'm fascinated in people and their religions and why they think the way they think. So I came across this video by Leia Rema, who is that cherry from King of Queens. You know the girl from King of Queens? She was a Scientologist and she came out of Scientology and she had this interview about the crazy things that happened to her in Scientology. And she was speaking about Tom Cruise and all those things. So that's what I did.
Okay, so is that your thing for this week?
Yeah, that was
Alfred,
I spent a lot of time over here watching.
Let me just give you a little bit of a background. Alfred goes through phases. And phases, let's just have a conversation about this quickly.
Okay.
Phases as in, like every so now and then, like every week maybe, there's something that he's completely obsessed about.
Yeah.
So there were phases where he was so into guns and that he needed to go and get a gun. He even went for lessons and he's about to go for his gun license. That was a phase that he was going through. Then he was obsessed with perfumes. He did so much research and like he knows every scent. Like you walk past him and he'll know what you're actually wearing. He did so much research. He went onto YouTube and found so many clips. So crazy. Then there was a phase where he was into torches. Oh my goodness.
Torches, like flits.
Yeah, like lights. And then he would go to the shops Cape Union Mark was his best friend at the time. He even got his dad into it. His dad's got like a very cool torch. Then he was into knives. Then he spends a whole week just like researching on knives.
But the thing is,
and then what was the other one? There was one
so many,
that I was quite fascinated.
Fitness, juicing. Talking about juices.
Knives, torches, guns,
juicing,
perfumes, watches. Oh
yes,
my God.
I still watch.
He's still, but there's phases that you go through that's like completely obsession.
Or how our watch people like me call it horology.
Oh my God. And then he'll like watch a movie, or we'll go to a mall, and then he'll like, oh, that guy's got this watch on. And we'll watch a movie. Oh, did you see the watch that Tom Cruise had on and whatever? And I'm like, what does it matter?
I get into things. I'm obsessed.
Yeah, you go through these phases that like you are completely obsessed for like a week or two.
Dig into that thing until I have a very broad understanding.
Yeah. But I like that though, because you do so much research on the item,
and it's not a week. Some of these phases last 2-3 months.
Yeah, no, they do. But anyway, background. Okay. Alfred has his phases that he goes through. So, okay. What would the movie version of your life be called?
How the f*** did he get here?
No, I think that's more like everybody in the world asking, how the fuck did you get here?
Yeah, because I come from, I guess everyone feels that way. I come from a place where it's a small town. It's a very lovely place, but to go from that very conservative upbringing to then studying BCom law and becoming then a marketing guy, and then moving from a marketing guy into becoming a stand-up comedian and consulting for marketing guy. I've done a lot of different things, and it's just
quite a switch.
Lots of dramatic.
Coming from hanky small town boy, like
a
studying, going into a serious corporate position, then going into comedy. That's like quite hectic switches.
I've had a video shop in my day. I worked in my father's store. I've even driven taxis. Not organized post university, but anyway. Yeah, this is your show. I must say, that's why I'm so quiet.
Don't be quiet. Say what you feel.
I understand now why.
Because I say what you feel.
I understand now why it is awkward being the one not in control. Don't you feel that?
Oh, so now you understand.
No, I absolutely understand. I like to handle the thing, but I'm also used to doing it.
Yeah. Okay, what was the most spontaneous thing you've ever done?
I have done many, my life, you know.
Just one thing. Answer the question.
Paragliding, bungee jumping.
Okay, thank you.
Tons of them.
What was the worst thing one of your ex-girlfriends did or said to you?
There was many horrible people. But the worst thing was a girl flooded my apartment. She closed. I actually spoke about this yesterday to somebody on another vlog thing. We broke up. She couldn't deal with it. She had a cadenza. Long story short, I asked her for my key back. She came to my house. She opened the back door gate. She came in. She took the hose pipe. She put it through the window. She locked the doors. She threw the key in and left the pipe on. And then the security.
How do you attract people like that?
I don't know.
I would have to flood my own house.
But luckily I had no money at the time, so there's no damages. I was for Column to breathe.
Okay. When did you laugh the hardest, and what made you laugh that hard?
Oh man. The weird things that make me laugh now is I like very ghetto humor. So like there's nothing that tickles me more than like just a straightforward. The last thing that I laugh from my belly for, and I don't laugh for comedy a lot, was Sebastian Maniscalco. If you ever get an opportunity, check him out on Netflix or whatever. Sebastian Maniscalco has a special out. It's a new special, well not new, it's 2 years old, and every joke I related to on such a deep level. I was klar.
Well, that's cool though, because you don't like get a lot of people who actually
brilliant.
you laugh like,
From the gut,
your
because I watch stand-up comedy like this.
Yeah.
And I go, that was funny.
Yeah, no, same here.
Yeah, except for my shows.
Okay. What was your most embarrassing moment?
So many. So many.
Just one.
Recently or years ago, or
Just one.
I can tell you the one I'm
The most embarrassing
for
moment.
me or for my parents.
Oh my god, can you answer the question?
The most embarrassing thing. Shit, man, I've had moments. I can't remember. Nothing comes to mind immediately. I have had a situation where I was skinnering about someone on WhatsApp and then sent them the message.
Wow, how did that turn out for you?
I made as if it was a joke I was making towards them.
That is ridiculous. That will teach you not to skin
And they believed it.
Wow, that's called manipulative. Okay. What do you think about when you're on the toilet?
Oh, it depends on what the flavor of the month is. What vlog are we going to do next week? That's a very common topic. And I'm on my phone, man.
Yeah, you shouldn't take your phone with you to the toilet.
I take my phone everywhere.
Yeah, that's the problem. What makes you the happiest?
Recently, and this is like, it's gonna sound very cliche to you, but recently, especially over lockdown, with all these problems and like things and worries, because now you don't know where your income's coming from, because I used to do 90% of my work to an audience. You don't, all those things. It has made me simplify the things that matter to me the most. And every night, you don't know this, but every night when I come to this bed, I jump into bed, I touch your head, you don't know, I think you're sleeping, and I touch Ethan's foot. It's a weird thing. And I feel an overwhelming amount of fortune. Like I feel very lucky.
That's so sweet.
No, I do because I think, because there's so many things, and I started all these things, and I'm worried about a house and a car and insurance, and I'm like, these things don't matter as long as these two people eat and they're warm and there's a roof. If I can just manage to keep that going, then we could.
That's sweet. If there was one thing you would change about yourself, what would that be?
My temper. I wish that I was less angry. I'm very angry. Not violently angry, but just like I was
yeah,
short.
no, you do have a little bit of a twitch.
Ek raak befok.
Yeah. If there was one thing you would change about me, what would that be?
Your temper. Your temper, that would be wonderful.
My temper.
You're very short. Huh? Remember when we got married and we spoke to the pastor and he said that we both need to work on our temper.
Okay.
Did you Google these questions? Yeah, like Google.
No, these are from what I want to know.
Okay.
Okay. Have you been in love with anyone before me?
Yes, absolutely.
Wow.
Haven't
How
you?
did that turn out?
Then obviously didn't turn out well. And I'm so blessed. I've got a thing that I tell young people that are besotted over someone and that thinks that, and it doesn't work out. I go, every relationship you're in prepares you for the next one, not because of that I love you cliche, it's because you learn what you don't like and you get to see it quicker. Mm-hmm. So when I went through all those people, when I met you, it was quick because I've had previous experience. I know what works, what doesn't work. So that's why when people go, oh, it was love at first sight. No, it wasn't. It was love at 10 years of experience. You know now. Oh, you can see before most now. You must just know.
Yeah, no, listen, you've had experience of before.
I know how much before I can handle in you.
Okay. If I were to be in a fight with someone and it started getting physical, would you fight with me or would you break up the fight?
If anybody, it depends if it was a male or a female. If it was a female, I'd probably try and break up the fight. If it was a male, the bottle would have broken before he even got to swearing at you. I'd break a bottle op sy kop. So that's the situation.
If I let you choose my outfit for a date, what would I be wearing?
A pair of khakis, a jeans, and a white t-shirt. Because I think that you look lovely without all the fancy hoodie that you feel like you need.
Okay. Do you check me out when I walk away from you?
But I mean, why would you ask that? I'm all over you like white on rice all day long, baby. Natalie gets annoyed because I'm so fatara. And I don't care.
What is the best thing about us being married?
We fight less. We used to fight a lot when we were not married.
That's so true. Is there a memory of me that always makes you laugh?
A memory of you that always makes me laugh. Not laugh, other emotions, not laugh. There's nothing you've done that will make me go, wow, that was hilarious.
Okay, good to know that I'm not a jerk. Based on our relationship, what advice would you give people who are dating?
Be honest with yourself. I always say, especially when you're in a relationship for a long time and you feel uncomfortable but you're holding on because you've been together and you love that person, because you must always distinguish love from the problem. So because the problems are going to stay, then you got to deal with them forever. So a friend of mine, long story short basically, a friend of mine, his father said to us one day, he asked me, Jacques' dad, Jacques said, I think one of us or both of us broke up and we were single at the time, and he sat at the table, really nice guy, and he says to me, he goes, Alfred, of course you're gonna love a girl. You close to people, you're gonna love them. They're humans, you're human, you're gonna even when you break up, you're going to miss them. It's natural. But the sign that you need to look for, if it's the right choice, is, did you feel relieved? And that made me go, yeah. So like, if you break up, you're gonna miss and love that person still. It's normal. But are you relieved? Like, oh God,
I am rid of it.
now with all that girl that flooded my thing and the girl that started a fight because the waitress didn't bring ice blocks in the water, true story, and the girl that took pictures of me while I was out, while we were broken up for 2 years and sent them back to me like a stalker, relieved.
Just as wat jou.
My brother used to say, Jane like a mulcherry.
Yeah, no, Jane likes a mulcherry. Okay, so we're nearing the end. Seeing as though you a crier,
Big
he
cry.
cries
Love a
all the
cry.
time.
Oh, so
What movie makes you cry the most?
I watch a sports film where a bra comes from rags to riches. Like Rocky 1 makes me cry like a child. Like a child.
That's ridiculous.
Because the bra comes from nowhere and everyone counts him. I'm a sucker for he's a nobody.
Jay likes Hale.
He's a nobody and then he makes it. And in Rocky, the story, people forget because people look at Sylvester Stallone now and he's this action hero. But Rocky won Best Picture that year. He was that, and he wrote that story. And even Stallone was broke when that story came out and insisted that they cast him because he knew that would be his only shot. And it made him. And the story of Rocky is one where the guy is hard on his luck. He's not a perfect person. He's basically a bone breaker. He collects money for loan sharks. So he hurts people to get money. And he's not a wonderful person. And he's in bad space. And then he gets this opportunity and he wins. I love those stories. Skree sommer nou. It's a long answer.
What was the kindest thing you've ever done for a stranger? Or have you?
I don't like to talk about what I've done for people. I think that whenever I find it disgusting when celebrities are out there going, oh, look at what I'm doing. Or
well, it's coming out now more than ever.
Absolutely. And I've also been victim to that. I have done charity things where they ask me to come and say what charities I was involved in. But I always steer away from saying what I've done. If I give money or if I do something, or I've done comedy for people and we've raised money, I don't like saying. So
okay, so a
blank slate, I could say this. I have been involved, and every year I'm involved in doing a lot of free comedy shows that have generated more than in my 8-year career, those shows have generated more than R1 million. So that's you see, now it already sounds cuck. But it was for various people.
No, but that's great though, because not a lot of people would say yes to something like that because it's not paying them. They're like, oh no, I'm better than this and I'm too good for this, whatever. But you take the time to do that just to make yourself feel
makes you feel better. But also other people that are involved, the people of the charity are also sacrificing. There's a lot of people in the thing. So like the ticket sales, what I'm saying is that the gross ticket sales have generated over 8 years more than R1 million. And I was part of that. So it wasn't people paid R1 million to see me.
Yeah. Okay. Last question. What scares you the most?
Oh, the death of a loved one. It's something that I've been scared of for a very, very long time.
Okay.
It's a fear that paralyzes me. So when I was, and the first time it hit me was when I was 22, 23. My dad had a heart attack. And up to that point, you feel like the world is your people are gonna live forever and that you're invincible. Yes, your grandfather dies and it feels a bit distant from you but now I'm in a space where people really close to me are passing away. I've lost friends that are really good friends, like phone calls 2 o'clock in the morning, and then I'm like, oh gee. That people around me passing on is my biggest fear.
Okay.
Nothing's guaranteed, baby.
Yeah. Okay, well, that was your last question. How do you feel about all my questions?
It was fun. This is your vlog. This was Natalie's vlog.
Okay. Thank you, everybody. Now you can see that I'm a very boring person.
No, I think it was a lot of fun. Didn't you have fun?
This is very different.
Go, do the thing.
If you want to see more, you can tell me and give me suggestions, because I'm not creative at all. Like, I literally came up with all these questions randomly.
It's pretty good, I thought.
But yeah, that's my husband.
And you're supposed to do it like a YouTuber. You're supposed to do the in like a YouTuber. Please, guys, if you like this video, click.
Yeah. Well, okay. Can you do that? Because I mean.
Please, guys, if you like this video, click like and subscribe to the channel. And if you are watching this on Facebook, I've got a YouTube channel called Alfred Adriaan, and Natalie features on there quite regularly. And if you click like, then it goes up the algorithm. And if you're watching this on Facebook, click like and share this video. Thank you so much for watching. You like that? Hey?